Truth and Reconciliation Commission had many survivors testify, and many of them wanted to hear this apology.
The Vatican says the Pope will soon visit Canada in search of reconciliation with Indigenous people. But local advocate Michelle Robinson says without an apology for the Church's role in residential schools, that can't happen.
I think it's really important to honor that wish, and I think it's important for their journey into healing after what the churches did to them.
An apology from the Pope is the 58th call to action from the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. In June, the Pope spoke in St. Peter's Square and shared sorrow, but did not apologize after the finding of over 200 unmarked graves at a former Kamloops residential school, the first of many findings across Canada.
It's something that probably a lot of First Nations across Canada there's a lot of mixed feelings.
REUBEN Breaker is a councillor for SIKSIKA Nation east of Calgary, where many residential school survivors live. He says the Pope's visit is long overdue, but an apology is not enough.
You know, today I'm sorry doesn't mean nothing. You know, it's those are just words. And with all these findings that are going on across the country, you know, it's pretty hard to put into words an apology, because, you know, we knew all along, they knew all along. Apology is one thing, but the real meat and potatoes of any statement is the action.
Robinson agrees this trip to Canada and a potential apology are only one small part of a long, embattled relationship between the Church and Indigenous people. She also says Canadians must get on board with the 231 calls for justice and those 94 calls to action, as this trip may only fulfill one of those things.
They have a mandate. They have to start fulfilling it.
There are several other calls from the TRC directed at the Catholic Church, some of which have been fulfilled. As of now, there is no date set for the Pope's visit. In Calgary, Taylor Braat, City News.